Okay, well we've got a couple things we're going to take care of in this video, I think. Let's see. We're going to, of course, go out exploring the salt dunes again. Um, Hopefully you're not tired of that yet, because there's probably several more hours of that on the way. I still don't know where we're heading exactly. I don't want to do the quest line just yet. I'm still having fun exploring the ruins and finding lairs. And soon we will be strong enough to actually enter the lairs and fight the beasts and take their treasure chests. But I'm just playing a little bit safe for now. I do have 2 attribute points that I want to spend. I was looking through my screen and I noticed that if I spend these 2 points, I can get 19 intelligence. That increases our intelligence to 18, now it's 19. And I'm saving these 2 mutation points until I can buy a new random one with 4. But let's see. Now that we've got 19 intelligence, guess what? I can finally buy Tinkering and buy Tinkering 1. So let's spend 100 skill points on that. Spend 100 skill points on Tinkerer 1 here. And we get 3 blueprints to choose from. I can either choose Chemical Cell, which is extremely useful, or 2 grenades. Poison, which isn't exactly that useful, or Flashbang. I'm going to choose the Chem Cell. We have a Flash of Insight and Scribe down, a Data Disk, Chem Cell. There we go. We also get the activated ability to recharge a cell, and I've got 132 skill points left over. I'm actually going to spend that on, let's see, Scavenger, Robots, and other technical. Disassemble, you may disassemble scraps and artifacts for bits. You know, I think I'll buy that. That way I can quit selling and pissing away all that scrap that we're finding. And we can start saving it for the day that I actually get something worth tinkering. I mean, chem cells are nice, but I guess we'll see. See if we can even make them. Archive, finally read the data discs that you've got, and it's just grenades. 3 grenades and a toughness booster. Not the most awesome stuff in the world. Oh yeah. We've got this artifact pistol here. Let's examine it. Oh, fuck. We broke it. Good thing Archive's here. I think it's R for repair. We can repair it for 5 drams of water, okay? And we already tried to get him to identify it. Yeah, it's too complex. I guess we'll try it again if it's only 5 drams. We examine it, and we make some progress. Hey, nice. It's a puzzling artifact still. Examine it some more. We're puzzled by it. Was that it? Oh wait, hey, the 3rd time was a charm. We make some progress understanding the null ray pistol. Wow, we've got a freaking laser gun. I'm gonna remove the cell and examine that. What type of energy cell is this? It's a chem cell, and it's low. It's about ready to run out. That's pretty damn awesome. Let's learn this data disk chem cell. And where's the gun at? Null ray pistol. Look, the barrel of this pistol is a small transparent tube. Inside of it you can see a small twirling mote of purest blackness, pulsing within tracing beauty and menace. Let's replace that energy cell there. Maybe, please. Okay. And we're going to equip it over the desert rifle. Chem cell. I don't know exactly how many shots I've got left with it then. I guess whenever the energy cell runs out, we'll find out. And what's it take to tinker? Tinker this chem cell. I need scrap power systems, scrap metal, and phasic power systems. I don't think any of those are extremely rare. I've had a couple of phasic power systems before. Let's see. Hello, Archive. I could buy all of his scrap and break it down. It looks like corroded circuit board. Maybe. No, it's not red enough to be phasic. And actually, you know what? Before we go out exploring, I need to drop some of this water. I'll drop this water skin right here. It's got 64 drams of water in it. Yeah, just drop it. Don't pour it out on the ground. We're going to drop this one too. It has 59. Down to 179 pounds. Not bad. And my stilt suit. My recycling suit has 8 drams of water, so we're going to fill that. Let's do this right. Fill it into the canteen. And no, do not empty it. It's perfectly fine to mix those two fluids. I don't think they'll blow up on us. And, I think we're almost good to go here. We're good to go back out to the salt dunes. Actually, let's scout around for some trees. Some star apple trees. Minimize that menu there. Tons of witchwood all over the place. Not a single star apple anywhere to be seen. Not gonna go into the swamps just yet. Pretty sure there's a crocodile. It's some delicious meat. It charges after us. We flame it and butcher 2 delicious meat from its corpse. Hey, there's a star apple tree. Damn it, we failed to harvest anything useful. Apparently none of the stuff was ripe yet. It was all infested with some type of nasty worm. There's a couple trees here. We'll just prop up underneath the tree as the sun sets and pass a few turns. There we go. We harvest 10 star apple from that one. We'll lay here too. I think one of the next abilities that I'm gonna buy, if you care, is one of the wilderness ones. That way we don't have just salt plains. We fail to harvest anything from that tree. How much food do I have? 9 nullworm jerky, 11 star apples. Yeah, I need to pass a few more turns then. I don't know how long those 50 star apples lasted. 163 turns? Well, wait better, damn. Guess I wasn't waiting at all. But I was gonna say, I don't know how long those 50 star apple actually lasted. I don't think they lasted long enough. There we go. We failed to harvest anything useful from that tree either. It's a sham. If we don't harvest anything useful from this tree, we'll head out into the desert. There we go. We harvest 10 star apple. Good. We're not leaving yet then. Let's continue to scout around. More swamp area. Just march through this a little bit. And we gotta be getting close to bumping back into Japa. I think it's right to the north here. No? Further to the east, maybe? I don't see a single star apple tree here either. Screw it, let's harvest some witchwood. 10 turns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60. There we go. 2 bark. Very nice. And you know what, we're out of here because there's the canyons. So let's go back to the salt dunes and just crawl through them. We discover a lair. And yes, I would like to investigate. It's the lair of Weenie, a legendary dawn glider. You know what? I think I'm going to poke around in this cave system just for a bit. You know, we need to risk it maybe, I think, just to check it out. Even though I'm probably going to die. What's that? Salamander, and 2 snapjaws. Okay, wow. A whole bunch of stuff comes charging after us. Snapjaws, crocodiles, and I'm going to toast them. Hopefully that doesn't steam the water up. I didn't hit the water. Down to 11 hit points. And I am taking damage from scalding steam. Son of a gun. If I die from steam again, I'm going to cry. I'm going to begin sprinting and, oh, please do not kill me. Witchwood bark. I eat it. I'm quenched and sated. And the salamander dies. The flaming croc takes 1 damage. And we sprint out of the steam, roll down onto the ground, and just lay there panting. As steam envelops where we were standing. That is quite ridiculous. I should know better than to use flame anywhere near water at this point. I shouldn't even be screwing around with it. I really shouldn't. So we got 2 crocodiles and a snapjaw that I will incinerate. That snapjaw drops furs, an iron short sword, and scalding steam there too. Steam everywhere. Why am I in here? Why am I trying to die? There is a salamander and a snapjaw that we easily dispatch. He drops a sharp bronze battle axe. Nothing fancy. And a horned chameleon gores us in the shin. A perforated hole. Just leaks blood all over the place. You know what? Screw this place. I'm gonna go down one of these stairs and be trapped. Have no way out. End up being cooked to death by a dawn glider that I can't even damage. I don't think so. I've got this null ray pistol, baby, and I'm not gonna piss it away just yet. We're gonna find something to use it on. Maybe a dawn glider, actually. Maybe that's what I'm waiting for. What do you drop? A bandage and a bronze short sword. And I want this rifler's... There we go. Just zigzag through his shots. Wow. He hit us twice in the end as soon as we closed in. Flick our wrist, catch him on fire, and he drops. Pick up his desert rifle and his lead slug. Wipe the sand off of the mechanisms. And I might even start using it soon. We chow down on the raw croc meat with one hand, while we use our other hand to just do battle with the Iskaris, parrying his blows over and over as I chow down. Quit shooting at me, you bastard. I'm gonna run over there and I'm gonna gut you. You've gotta reload at some point. He runs past us and we clash. 2 damage with his bronze sword. We rip into him. I think we did 15 damage, 8 damage there, and he's down. Pick up his rifle. And, okay. Tiptoe our way through the desert here. You know what? It's actually nighttime, so I'm going to go to the world map here. I'm not going to run around during the night if I can help it there. What time is it? It's 1 p.m. It's already noon. I've wasted a lot of time today. There we go. We burned a lot of the sun, dang it. I want to do some of this scouting around on foot. A whole bunch of Iskari there. I feel like I'm somewhat more likely to run into a lair or some ruins this way. Or run face first into a dawn glider. Get my frill roasted off. We march through the hellish salty landscape, and what is that? Is that a dog? A dromad? It's traders. Holy crap. There's a bunch of traders out here in the middle of the salt dunes. I never thought I'd see them. It's dromad trader. They've got a bunch of lead slugs for sale. Of course I'm gonna buy those. And let's see, 98 shotgun shells. A small trinket. I think trinkets, most of the time, if I'm not mistaken, are energy cells of some type. I don't think I have anything to trade because I haven't been looting any of those swords like a dummy. Got 3 desert rifles. That's 73 drams. Got a silver nugget. Plenty of copper nuggets. Plenty of beaded bracelets. I just want to see how much I can get from them. Can't have it all, yeah. Berries. What's an berry? A small, perfectly ripe berry. Wow, holy crap. Fullerite longsword. A sword with a matte black unbreakable blade, spidered with silvery veins. It is 2d5, that's pretty violent. And the Fullerite longsword is 1d12. That is awesome. And he's got 11 drams of honey for sale. I would really like one of these trinkets just to see what they are. I'm pretty sure the weird artifact is probably just like an injector of some type. I don't want to piss all this away then. Let's get some of this back. You can have your canned have it all. And your berries. $10 for them? I don't think so. It's not even close to worth it. Put that up for sale. I think that should be good. I'm not going to buy the Fullerite weapons. I'm hoping we'll find some of those. Trades completed. What type of creature are you? I'm a dromad human, a salt strider. And we continue our journey as the sun sets around us. We bump into an Iskari and completely rip through him. I'm going to pick up the bronze sword. There's no telling now. Now I'm going to always constantly assume that there's a trader just waiting around the corner. There's another trader. Wow. Right in the middle of some Iskaris. And quit shooting at me. Quit running, please. Do some fighting. We flick him with our wrist and he melts before our eyes. He deserved it. Couldn't stop my feet. They just wanted to run towards the trader for some reason. I'm gonna pass a few turns until we're healed. 105 turns, or 150. And the merchant guards take off after somebody up there. So what do we got here? What are you selling? Carbide plate mail? Of course I would love to wear that. This suit of armor is made of overlapping slabs of thin blue metal. It's got great AV there. 387 drams for that. A grit gate recoiler. I'm going to take that because I need a recoiler. I have to have one. Just in case I get trapped somewhere. You know what? I think I'll buy all of the ammo as well. No more shotgun shells though. I have 159 and the only shotgun I've seen is a pump shotgun. I will never go through that much ammo for a shotgun, I don't think. I'll buy the bear meat, buy the raw boar meat. And, let's see, what do we got? You want a beaded bracelet? How about 2 of them? You can even, walk away with some drams there. Dromad Trader will have to pony up 6 drams of fresh water. Yeah, that's fine. I guess he wanted to make it even. And in our recycling suit is 6 drams of water. Let's fill it into the canteen there. Do not empty it. There we go. And we're out of here. Wow, we run face first into an Ascari. And just completely obliterate him. I gotta get my menu back here. I feel naked if I don't have the right one up. Only one of them looks right to me, and it's this one. I only wish it had a clock over there somewhere. Then it would have everything. What do we got here? Another large open section of the plains. The salt crunches underneath our feet. The stars twinkle overhead. We've got a rather large area of visibility. I believe it's because of that floating glow sphere. It is much better than my night vision. If I'm not mistaken, I could be completely full of it. I quite often am. And it's 5 a.m. and we run past a salt Kraken that is just stomping across the plains. See, I was running north for a while. Let's run this way. We'll cut through these 2 zones, minimize that for now until combat starts. And a whole batch of dawn gliders. Let's forget them and just carry on our merry little way. How's the food situation? Still got plenty of star apples, plenty of knoll jerky, and something like 300 vine wafers. We will be fine. We press on. Press on, pressing on. More dawn gliders. They seem to come in batches of 3, swooping up in the hot air currents, letting it carry them high into the sky, before they swoop down on their prey and incinerate them with one quick blast of hateful fire. Let's head north for a bit then. At some point we're going to come out near the ruins up there and begin exploring them. We dash through that Ascari, and hopefully these ones give chase. There we go. Get all lined up for me. Someone said it did more damage if they were forced to run through all 3 squares. So yeah, let's lock it on there. 2 of them run through it, 1 of them tiptoed around it. We got them all lined up for a blast of fire. 2 of them are incinerated, and the one who thought he was so smooth comes to die right in the middle of them. No, what did you do to my friends? He yells, and then charges at us, unawares of the fact that they were already dead, and he would soon join them. He should have ran. Is that... Okay, I thought that was some walls right there. I was getting rather excited. Do not travel at night. We just got ambushed by an Ascari. If that was a dawn glider, I would be dead. So let's travel to the world map here, and there's the 6-day stilt. We're halfway there. And what time is it? We become lost while exploring to the northeast. I'm just going to set here, hold down the wait key, and we'll comfortably, I think that's better, comfortably pass the night, laying here in the salt, drinking from our suit, and munching on crocodile meat. Salted crocodile meat, mind you. get plenty of our salt around here. We regain our bearings at a fork in the road. So let's see. Does it actually fork down here, or does it end? It looks like they both converge right there and continue on their merry little way. Maybe this is a dried riverbed or something. I think that's probably what it is. Is it a road? I could probably look at it, but I don't want to know. And we'll avoid that section because there was a roadblock there, filled with Iskari bastards. Hello. We'll let them be too. Dawn gliders flying high above the Iskaris, probably trained as spotters to help the raiders spot caravans coming for miles around. And what do we have here? A drill bot, average hostile. The chrome from which this six-legged robot was wrought is tarnished. Where one might expect the head of a beast to rest upon its torso, there is only a smooth semisphere. At the extremity of each of its cylindrical arms is a conical drill whose spinning produces an ear-splitting whine. Maybe he won't see me, and we can get his treasure chest and be gone. What's in here? A tiny trinket, a floating glow sphere, and a folded carbide short sword. Let's see. I will take off this iron dagger, remove that, and, yeah, let's equip the folded carbide. A mid-sized sword made of gray metal, shot through with livid blue veins. Pretty fancy. We've got a decent, outfit going on here. It's almost all carbide at this point. I need better bucklers. I don't know if there's carbide buckler. Well, hello there, you. I'm gonna start sprinting. Drillbot's not the best thing in the world. I think it shrugged off my fire attack. It takes 13 damage. It's injured. It's still keeping up with us, dang it. You know what I can do here? Force wall. Get some distance between me and this bastard. Just encase him in a little bit here. There we go. And how about, can I toast him right there? Yes, I can. He's right in the middle of it. And I can blast him as well. And he's just sitting there being incinerated. How do you like that, you robot bastard? Apparently he doesn't mind it, because he's still just laughing. Blast him again, he takes no damage. It just flicks off of the force field. And then he starts charging after us. He's injured, average hostile, and now he's... I guess he would be laughing if he could. I don't know if robots can laugh. You know what? I've got this null ray gun. How about I use that? We aim it at him, and the weapon merely clicks. I'm guessing that the energy cell needs to be recharged. I'm gonna reload that real quick. I'm sure we have time. Replace the cell. We pop out the empty cell. Did I not buy one? I could have swore that I bought one. I bought a trinket. The robot takes a step closer to us. Okay, these trinkets, let's examine them too. It's a solar cell, full. Yes, and a tiny trinket. What? You make some progress understanding the desalination pellet. What is that? A chalky white pellet with the letters HH inscribed in tiny script. Oh, okay. I bet you fill up some salty water or some other nasty, bracky water or something and drop that in it. And maybe that works. We raise our null ray pistol. And I have not replaced the cell, okay. I was going to say, it just clicks. We look at the gun and say, oh, derp. Energy cell. What do we see? Solar cell, let's put that in there. Robot takes another step. We raise the gun again. It clicks. And now I'm worried. We blast him with our fire. He takes 14 damage. I'm just going to backpedal for a bit. He's badly wounded. We blast him again, and he dies. We're now level 11. 4 hit points, 86 skill points, 1 mutation point. Oh, and he drops to the ground. Something just destroyed a whole bunch of Fulcrete. Probably a trapezing mortar. Okay, if this gun's not going to work, replace the energy cell, just remove it. Remove the gun, and put on a desert rifle. There we go, jam 6 shells into it, 6 lead slugs. Okay, and something just spit at us, a spitting slug. Apparently there's also something on the other side of that wall that my guy wants to target. We fire a slug down the hallway. It hits for 3 damage. Hits for 7 damage. Hits for 1 damage. He steps into range of our wrists. We unload with the fire. He's injured, average hostile. I want to be careful that I don't get splooshed on whenever he charges, or whenever he dies. We're out of ammo. I don't want to reload. Takes 1 damage. 3 turns before we can flick him again. He explodes and gibs and acid spews everywhere. We take 6 damage as it splashes on us. Oh well. At least we didn't die. And what are you doing there, friend? And it says I'm badly wounded. Okay, no, the flaming a glow white is badly wounded. We loot off of his body a fried processor core, and there's a worker ant down here. A giant ant whose antennae writhe furiously. Plumes of noxious gas rise out of dozens of its tiny pores. We fire at it. The shot misses. Is it not hostile? Yeah, it is. We fire again. The shot connects for 2 damage. Failed to penetrate its armor. That's kind of scary. 2 damage again. 2 turns before I can use my wrists. Takes 3 damage from pyrokinesis. It just shot some funky stuff at us. Maybe some skunky type funk stuff. We blast it with flames and it falls down. Decent amount of experience from it too. Okay, we've got that little building mapped out. I'm trapped in a corner. Bashing my face against the Fulcrete. Reload the gun and step into the hallway here. At the very end of it is a drill bot. And I shoot, the shot doesn't even go anywhere close to him. He begins charging, and a glow white steps around the corner. We chop him down, and another drill bot, okay? I can play this game. I'm gonna play the running game. Inside this chest is a floating glow sphere, carbide battle axe, and a weird artifact. And as I'm looting those, the robot closes so much space, I'm just gonna throw up a force field there, right there. And we're out of here. We'll sprint into this building quite foolishly. There's an electric snail, and you know what, we're out of here. I'm pretty sure I got all of the treasure from that area. I stole your stuff. How does it feel, robots? I don't know how long you were guarding it for, but it was all for naught, because it's mine now. Take that bronze sword and run through this Iskari here. Might as well pick that up. Up to 239 pounds, not bad. How's our food situation doing? Still pretty good. We examine the weird artifact, and it's a high explosive missile. I just need to find a missile launcher now. Let's see, it's 6 p.m., 9 p.m. We find some ruins nearby as the sun is setting. Yeah. I'm not going to explore them yet. It's 1 a.m. I'm going to sit outside the doorway here. Wait for the sun to come up. And there we go. Never explore ruins at night, unless you are supremely confident. Maybe in the jungle it's safe to explore at night since you have no visibility anyways. But out here in the salt flats, you need to use every advantage you can get. 2 empty buildings. There's a treasure chest and a hermit. He's got chainmail, furs, and steel warhammer. He's not going to be easy to melee down. We'll have to cook him alive inside his armor. And what are you? A glow moth. A bastard, actually. These things will kill you. We hit him for 1 damage. Okay. Enough shooting me with your flying stuff. I'm going to incinerate you. The glow moth flaps its wings once and then disappears in a puff of heat. And a leech, too. There we go. So we got multiple treasure chests spotted. Let's see, and this one is a can't have it all weird artifact and raw bear meat. And I'm sure that hermit, there he goes, he spotted us. You'll never have my goodies, he screams. We blast him with fire. I'm gonna start sprinting backwards. And you know what? Drop the heat on him. He steps in the middle of it, thrashes around, and rolls out. Almost. He almost made it out. Take up his vine wafer and eat it. It's delicious. I don't want any of his nasty gear. So what were you hoarding here, old man? Copper nugget, a lead slug, and a fractured microchip. Certainly nothing worth dying over. You should have just let me have it. Or told me what was in there. I would have believed you. And quite possibly have let you live, maybe. We'll run to the west here for a bit. Until I see a dawn glider. It's 10 a.m. Might as well take advantage of this daylight. Continue heading south for a bit. Try not to cross my old tracks. There we go. There's a whole bunch of Iskari. Not gonna worry about them though. They don't have anything I want normally. They don't even make craft goods, bracelets and veils and stuff like the Snapjaws do. They're just dirty, smelly raiders. And there's the Dawn Gliders, so we're gonna fast travel. I am right here, fairly close to Japa still. And I'm actually losing weight in my inventory. Thanks to eating all of the food, we're down to 231 pounds. And we discover a lair. We swoop down to investigate it. It is the lair of Otvob, a legendary salt kraken. You know what, I'm going to explore this place. There's a stairwell down. Salt krakens are not violent. They're not aggressive. I feel somewhat safe exploring their homes. It's a lot safer than a dawn glider anyways. Let's see. Brackish water. The jilted lever on the wall wraps its thorny arms around us and begins squeezing. We sneeze on it. Fire shoots out of our nose and incinerates the bastard. It's not just, you know, my wrists that shoots out of. I can project it out of any part of my body. It's just... it kind of feels more natural coming from the wrists. What do we got here? Null worm? Give me your jerky. We butcher it for one piece of null meat. And there's two seed spitters in here that are absolutely murderizing me. We incinerate that one. Do a nice little spin on the flaming corpse there. And what are you? An electric snell. Run through the fire if you're so inclined, and it does. It only makes it through 2 squares though before the fire burned out. We blast it, and it's only injured. Takes 1 damage. I'm just going to backpedal for a bit here. 3 turns, because it's going to shock me here in a moment. We blast it again, and it goes down dying. Shooting sparks. Twitching. And a young ivory joins the party for 4 damage. Welcome, friend. I've been waiting for your arrival. The Snapjaw sees us and gets terrified and runs away. You know what? I will explore this whole place. This whole floor first. Again, map out where all the stairs are. Close that down. Wounded, wounded, wounded. There we go. So, that little symbol that appears underneath my name there is the health of my enemies. I didn't know that. I do now, though. I guess that's brackish water. Nothing for us. We shoot him on, catch him on fire, the damn dirty null worm. It's badly wounded. We jump off of its corpse and propel ourselves onto that seed-spitting plant, who is just about to kill me. This recycling suit does not have the greatest armor value at this point. Even the seed-spitting plants are apparently laughing at me. Another jilted lover bites the dust, and another ivory shows up. I'm not even going to bother cutting it down. You know what? I don't think they can reset themselves, so that's where it's going to have to spend the rest of its life, just standing there. Never being able to impale anyone again. And what do we got here? A null worm, a plated null worm. Those are what's been kicking my ass. And a Snapjaw scavengers. 2 of them. Whoops. How about dump that there. Chop down the Snapjaw. And play Ring Around the Rosies here. Get both of them lined up and then blast them. And they fall. We butcher 2 null worm jerky from one of them. Let's see, can I eat the corpse too? There we go. Bloated and quenched. And there's the stairs down. More stairs down. Hello, null worm. What are you trying to do? Burrow your way through the wall there? We sneak up on him and cut him down, and he drops a freeze grenade for us. Another jilted lover. Lying on the wall, and let's wait. There we go. He's in range now. We blast him. The jilted lever dries up and goes up in flames, and the null worm falls before our blade. Come on. Cut it down. There we go. And cut down the snapjaw as well. 2 cave spiders hanging on the wall. I'm not going to bother them. I'm not going to bother them at all. Got 2 snapjaws and a W. Blast through the snapjaws. The plated null worm charges after us, on fire and hate in his eyes. We butcher him quite easily. So let's see. We'll go down these stairs here, and if I need to, just go in a straight line from it, and I should be able to bump into that stairwell. If this, I'm constantly worried about dead ends. Constantly. We find ourselves in a lone tunnel. The tunnel leads to a large room that has, what are you? A horned chameleon, okay. That might be some type of mutant dawn glider. And inside this treasure chest is a metamorphic core, pink. That is fancy. I don't think I've ever seen a pink dot before. Fractured microchip, a law enforcement security card, and a weird artifact. It was absolutely worth coming in here, I think. Just for that card alone. This weird artifact is an EMP Mark III. And this one is a Flashbang Mark I. I want to see metamorphic core. A small piece of scrap. I do not want to disassemble it yet. Let's see. I have tinkering here, and I do have disassemble. You may disassemble scraps and artifacts. But see, this is what I want. Expert disassemble. You always get the full bit cost of disassembled artifacts. I need 25 intelligence. Good lord. That's going to be a lot of levels. So I've got 118 skill points now. I want to spend them. Let's see. Scavenger would be kind of nice. Seeing as how I'm running into drill bots and other stuff out here. Lay mine, scavenger, deploy turret. You may deploy missile weapons as static turrets. That would be kind of nice too. Deploy bows and stuff. I guess I'll just hang on to these 100 points and not spend them. Dang it, even though I want to. There's a stairwell down, which we're not going to take just yet. 2 giant, nasty, slurmy amoebas come slurping after us. Just catch them on fire. I don't even want to dampen my blade on it. Dang it, I had to on the last one. The first one splooshed under his own weight, though, as soon as he got hit with a flick of flame. And, let's see, the plated null worm hits for 2 damage with its crab-crushing beak. Well, I'm not a crab, you jerk. I'm a nomad, and I have 4 arms and a bunch of carbide weapons to kick your ass with. A bear comes charging after us. We flick him down with flames, and there's the legendary Kraken. Otvob. It's got crushing bands. We'll leave him be. This is his majestic... Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. It goes stomping past us, Lord knows where. And I'm gonna die to this thing. We flick it with flames, and I'm gonna begin sprinting. Got me down to 14 hit points, 9 hit points. This is ridiculous. You're easy. Why are you so mean? Okay, almost... That would have been embarrassing. Killed by a null worm. I'm gonna eat the bear corpse. Never mind. This is not the place to be getting sick at. You eat and drink till you're sick when you're at the tavern, not when you're out in the salt flats. So there's only one stairwell up, which is the one that I took. I chose wisely once more. Blast that null worm and bash him. Oh gosh. The salt kraken goes tunneling by, ensuring that his kingdom stays safe. That's what I guess what he's doing. You know what, I'm just going to take this stairwell down here instead of running all the way back over there. Cross our fingers. Hope it's not a death trap. It's got a lot of building to do. And what are you? A cannibal is there. As well as a glow moth and a giant amoeba. I'm going to flick the cannibal, catch it on fire, and as soon as we catch it on fire, a dreadroot sends me fleeing in terror. We run around the corner. The glow moth doesn't penetrate our armor. We incinerate it, and another cannibal takes its place. We chop it down, chop the snapjaw down, chop the amoeba down, and I'm going to leave all their loot, actually. I don't want any of it. So we're already in the bottom of the dungeon here. These are the nasty caves. Apparently these ones are filled with ammo. Another cannibal comes charging after us. I presume they live down here and worship that Kraken as some type of god. There's a slumberland. That is scary. Stay away from the slumberland. Oh god, the dread root sends us fleeing right into the maw of the slumberland. A musket's on the ground here, and I am way overweight. I guess drop this musket because I know it's way too heavy. 25 pounds. Actually disassemble it. We have one scrap crystal and one flawless crystal. Not bad. You know what? I don't even think I'm gonna finish exploring this whole thing. It doesn't look like this is a scrap one. Glow moth, go away. I hate you. And what are you? A slug snout. Easy hostile. Except their attacks are extremely damaging. 5 turns before we can flame it. We butcher it and take raw boar meat. Okay. Slug snout attacks will just rip through your armor from what I've noticed. If they if you've got a charge like right at them and they've got a long open tunnel to just shoot you down, you'll never make it to them. I don't care how good your armor is. They're bastards. We'll crawl our way out of this lair. Again, not a bad little exploration trip here. If I didn't feel so scared of dawn gliders, we would explore all of their lairs too and find their booty. I guess with force wall, maybe I shouldn't be so scared of them. Could always sail them off somewhere and then make a run for it. Why am I trying to convince myself to go die? It is 10 p.m. and I'm just going to sit here until the sun rises. Admiring our newfound loot. We eat the raw bear meat. It tastes awful. But it meets the bare necessities. Holy crap. And as soon as the sun rises, we get ambushed by a whole bunch of Ishgari. They get several blows on us before we wake up. And we just gut them, actually. Who else wants some? I didn't see a single rifler there. Man. We'll rest until he'll sit there. And there's their rifler. He was all the way over there. We'll run through this guy, chop through him. He gets shot in the back by his friend there. Okay, quit running. Oh gosh, please don't get shot. You can stop. Take a step towards him. Take it nice and slow here. He charges towards us. And he's on fire. And then dropped. Up to 270 pounds. We are good to go. I'm going to actually head back to Japa here. We're all the way to the west. Provided we don't get lost. And we did, right on the outskirts of Japa. At least I think all I have to do is head east here. Or somewhat similar. I shouldn't become lost too long. It's 4 a.m. The sun will be rising soon. Come here, alligator. We butcher him and take 2 raw crocodile meat. To tide us over. That can be lunch. Special crocodile meat. It's been a while since I've had that. Crocodile sneaks up on us and bites our ankle. We butcher him for 2 meat, and suddenly we're carrying too much. Up to 15 jerky. That's not bad. The missile weighs 2 pounds. I kind of just want to drop the missile. Glow sphere, floating glow sphere. I'm going to keep the torches. You know what, actually? Forget the torches. Drop both of the torches. Now we're good to go. Or not. Oh, wow. That meat's heavier than I thought, apparently. Up to 274. Willpower boosters, no. How about lacquered bronze longsword? Just drop it. 269 now. Okay, let's get out of here before I butcher any more stuff and have to decide what I want to drop. It's difficult. Don't know what I want to part with and what I don't. And we regain our bearings, and there's a crocodile. Run! Before I'm forced to eat him. There we go. And we're at Japa. We roll into town and Argive has restocked. Tam has restocked. I want to check out Argive first. See what data discs he's got on display. And there's a book. The Canticles of Chromake. I've already got that, don't I? Or was that on a previous character? Must have been on a previous one. I actually thought it was on Paul V. Oh no, there it is. I'm not going to read it yet either. Tensile Strength of Rebelon. Let's see, freeze ray gun. A freeze ray. That's rather nice, even though look at all of the parts it takes. There's no way I'd ever build it. Immune booster, laser pistol, strength booster, vibro dagger. That sounds fancy. A laser pistol sounds fancy too. But of course, since I can't build any of them, it's all moot at this point. I'll just go see what Tam has to trade. Small artifact, small crimson tube. Tam, you're just not keeping up with my demand. I demand fancier stuff than what you're offering, friend. Bronze ain't gonna cut it. I think I already sold you that carbide dagger. Actually, I don't think I did. I don't think I parted with a carbide dagger. I'm not that crazy. Okay, so let's get rid of some of this stuff here. Keep the compass bracelet. Keep the glow spheres. Just in case. Look at those floating glow spheres. They go for 98 apiece. I'm definitely keeping both of those. Law enforcement card. A paper-thin access card, which will open some doors in the depths of Cud. Blue doors, I'm guessing. I'm gonna keep... Actually, you know what? Let's sell the desert rifle. Because I've already got one equipped. I'm gonna break down all of that scrap at some point. So, bronze short sword, all 6 of them can go. Iron dagger can go. Lacquered bronze short. So I'm going to keep the folded carbide battle axe. Let's see, that is 1d8. That's pretty phenomenal too. In case I want to put some points into axes at some point. I still don't think I've chose a weapon skill. I definitely need to do that. Let's see, he'll have to offer up 64 drams. Might as well buy more lead slugs. Never hurts to stock up on them. Vine wafers and the bear meat. There we go. He'll have to pony up 61 drams of water. That's good to me. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take another break. We're up to 3 mutation points. That was a pretty decent loot run there. Grinding out some loot, I guess. I don't think we got very much experience. I didn't do a whole lot of fighting on worthwhile enemies. But, oh well. We'll see what we do next. I might actually head inland for a little bit and check out some of the ruins there. Depends if I really want to die or not.